This week on Cars and Things Restos, I've been called to have a look at the project. Let's go and have a look. Welcome to Summit X35! Welcome to Summit X36! Back to Cars and Things Restos. Rightio. Trav's giving me a call. He's bought himself some little jigger. He wants me to have a look at it, and he wants to build it. So let's have a look what it is. Here it is. It is an F150. It's a long bed. There's the bed over there. He's already started pulling it apart. From what I understand, it has got an injected 5 litre in it. I can get this bonnet open. Hang on, let's look right here. There it is, dirty old Ford 5 litre engine in it. I think he said it was an 89 model. Can't remember. I'll have to have a bit of a look see. It's got extractors on it. It runs just, I think he said. I've got to have a bit of a look see and see what's going on with it, but it just runs, and when it gets hot it conks out, so we need to do some work with it. I think we'll be pissing all that intake off, put something decent on it. He's a Ford, I know, but it could be cool. But his plan is we want to do it up. He wants to drop it on its head. I think we want to notch the chassis. I don't even know if we're going to use this chassis. He does have another chassis if I can find it. But it's a bit of a rocket. But it could be cool. It could be cool. Could be cool. See what comes of it. That's the bed off it. That's a long bed. And this is Trav's old man's truck that was stolen and burnt, which was a Ford Lightning ute, and they did a good job on it. So this is wants to rebuild it like this. So that's a short bed chassis. We're going to check it over. Hopefully that chassis is okay. Hopefully it didn't get too hot. We won't know until we get into it. But geez, they did a good job on it. Absolutely brilliant. That was a shit hot motor too, that was. I think it's probably a bit cactus now. Anyway, here's what it is. And he's already taken the front off. I don't know where he's put it. But the front guards and all that, we want to get all that back, restore all that, and we want to put all that onto his ute and turn his ute into a Lightning at some stage. A bit of work in it though. So we want to strip all that body off of that, check this chassis out and see how good it is, see if it's still in good nick. We won't know until we get it up and do a bit of a test on it and check it over. Probably use that rear bar and this front bar. Bonnet's a bit bucketed. Might need to give that to brother so he can do a bit of shrinking on it. Learn how to shrink. So there we go. I don't know if we'd use the bed. The bed's pretty cactus. what we thought about doing was getting the long bed and shortening it up. Bringing cut, because this all, see how it goes in. We're just going to shorten it all up and to here somehow. Oh, there's the front guards and whatnot we're going to use. So as you can see, all that front was all rusted, so we're going to cut it all out anyway. So what we'll do is we'll shorten it up to here and make it into a short bed, whether we use that the chassis or the dimensions off that other chassis and change that one there. So there we go. Alright, we've done it again. Brother and I bought something else, unfortunately. Can't help ourselves. Can you see something? Ready? Yeah, no. Bump a bit. So we've got ourselves a VX R8. Needs a little bit of work. That's alright. Try it. Yeah, mine's right. Alrighty, we're home with the VX Clubby. It looks like she's been straight piped out the back here. That is what it is. It's got the HSV full system, the X pipe, a H pipe I should say, and 2 1/4 all the way through like Brothers did. So that may get changed. Get rid of all that, put some high flow cats in it, and 2.5 inch. We'll see what it sounds like. It sounded a bit quiet when we were running it. This arm is bent, or we've got an issue with the subframe. I'm not sure which one. I reckon it's bent there, right here, because she's definitely cocked in. Not sure, but you know what, we may pull that out, the whole cradle out, and maybe put a later model cradle VT, a VY cradle in it, where we've got the adjustable, or a Series 2. Series 2 had the adjustable rods on the back of it. So we'll see what we do there. There's definitely, to get it going, it definitely needs a new one of those, or another one of those. I'm looking as we go here, guys, the same as you. Should have the LSD diff with a 373, yep. So, looks alright. 2 rubber donuts. Gearbox not really injured, doesn't look like it's leaking too much oil. Brake rotors look cactus. They're going to be need replacing. It's got all the big brakes on it. Oh, we got that tray to put on. It's yours too. We've got that tray, brother. It's had new link pins put in it. That's alright. Looks alright under here. It's not too bad, bros. No bings. All these are not crushed in like they normally are. And the floor's all, as you can see, it's all caved in under there. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and pull it all out. Oh, bitch. Going to try and pull it all out And worst case, we're going to cut it along the seam here and weld another floor in it.
The rail straight.
Yeah, that's the main thing, isn't it? Yep. So she's been straight piped out the back. Pretty good. So a little bit of work there. Got to wait for my boy to get back, and because it's his project as well, so he needs to be a part of it. So I'll wait till he gets home, and then we can start demolishing it. I'll go and show you what we got dropped off today. Mate James just dropped this out to us. Thank you, James. This is all we want, is that rear quarter. It's pretty straight. I'm pretty happy with it. We had a look at it the other night. So the boot's not open, so we're going to cut all this out or pop it all from the things. We're going to take that whole side off, and if we can't pull that boot out, we're going to get this floor out of this boot and see what we can do. You can see that's pretty good, all that in there. So I may even pull that whole tub out, because it's only stuck in there, all that in a tub. Oh, I might be able to, I reckon we pull this whole tub out and stick this whole tub in it. Maybe I should tub it. There we go, we'll tub the HSV. So yeah, so that's what we may do. I might pull all that tub out, pull this whole side off, unpick the whole thing and pull it off and put it on. She'll be right. Righty. Okay, the VX. This arm's bent. I've spanned the wheel up on the wheel balance machine, I mean, and it spun up perfect. It's not warped or dented or anything. It's pretty good, happy with that. But this arm's bent, so I have gone and got a donor car. So I picked this up of a mate, pretty cheap, pretty happy. It's just a VZ 6-cylinder, and it's got all the later Series 2 set up in it, or this is VZ, but started in Series 2 VX Commodore with the rear adjustable tow arms in it. So I'm going to put all that onto this one. Yes, it won't be original, I understand that. It's not going to have an original rear quarter on it, but it's going to be genuine. It will be a genuine VX Club Sport R8. Might not be original, but it will be genuine. And I don't care. I may even just swap the whole subframe out. I'll put this diff into that subframe and whack it in here. Good as gold. So I'm improving it. I'm putting a later model arse end in it, so we don't have fucking issues like this. Which, to be honest with you, it looks like it's been tracking alright. People will say, oh, that tyre's all worn out. Yeah, it is. Probably a little bit underinflated, I would say. A little bit of toe wear, not heaps, a little bit. Probably wasn't too bad, actually. Yeah, so I'm going to rip, instead of just ripping the arms out, I'll probably rip the whole lot out and swap it over. See how I go. So, let's have a look at this. This is the old VX one. Out. A few rusty spots on it, it's alright. So I'm just gonna, I'm not sure whether I'm gonna use the handbrake setup out of it. I'm gonna check, see how good that handbrake one is. I would expect it to be pretty good. Low KVZ, low KVX. So this is the VZ one. As you can see, it's got these arms in it. I'm just putting the diff and the drive shafts out of the VX back into this one. I'm gonna put a little bit of Loctite on these threads, on these bolts. Bang it in, and I am swapping the sway bar. Have a look at the difference in the sway bar. So that's the VZ one, that is the HSV one. So it's a fair bit of difference in the thickness of that. I think I measured that 11mm, that was 15 or 16mm, something like that, 14, I don't know, don't care. So I'll give that a pressure wash, and I've washed all that up, made it look alright. So let's smack her in, so here we go. Righty, got the rear end all bolted in. Just got to, I'm just bleeding the Blake's gravity bleed for the minute. I'm going to have to pull all those back off, paint them all, get new rotors for it anyway. So we'll just let it gravity bleed So it's got some brakes because I want to drive it and see what it drives like. So my plan is, that's looking a lot straighter. The plan is I want to pull all this out so I can get the fuel tank back in, or I'll cut it out, one or two, because I'm doing away with it. Just going to put the fuel tank back in it, get it to run, and take it for a drive, see how it goes. Just got to bolt that back in. I did notice that the centre bearing's all flogged out, so I've ordered a new centre bearing for it. I'll have to do that at some stage too. Anyway, slowly getting there. So I've got all the wheels on. I just cleared a few codes that were in it, and then it's got no fuel in it, so I put the fuel tank back in it. Got it running. So we're just going to go for a little squirt in it. See what she drives like. I've got an airbag light on. Check on that. Not sure what's going on there. Got brakes? Yep. Sort of working. Oh, we've got no exhaust on it either. Haven't put it back on. Oh, there you go. Drives alright. The tyres are flat. I should have bumped them up. They're getting hot now. Well, there you go. It drives alright. Can't complain about that. It does pull and left, but the tyres are absolutely rat shit on it. Probably shouldn't go too far with it. They're cracked and rooted, running flat. Gearbox seems, that's all I really want to do, check the engine and the gearbox. Gearbox feels alright. I probably need to do a wheel on after put that rear end in it. Steering wheel doesn't look exactly straight, so I may be out a little bit, but that's alright. Nothing I can't fix. My boy was supposed to be out here helping me today, but they called him into work, so, and we just wanted to get it going and get it off the hoist. That was the goal. And we'll take it up the panel shop and we can leave it up there, so that's not too bad. Pretty happy with that. Alrighty. Runs pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Just should do a skid. Yep, does a skid. Love it. Alrighty guys, there we go. Just a bit of a preview on some upcoming builds that we'll be getting into at some stage. It might be a little while away, but I thought I'd chuck them up and show you what we've got in the works. Alrighty, well that'll probably do it for this episode. Thank you for coming along and watching. I may just, I want to give a big shout out to my brother-in-law Michael for his birthday. It was his birthday yesterday, and I'll be catching up with Michael, not this weekend, next weekend, because Mick and Henry and myself will be heading over to Bright, and Michael and Brad and Ashley and Sue, my sister, own the Big Four Papunka Caravan Park. So we'll be heading over there to Bright to check out the rod run and see how it all goes down. So if you're heading over to Bright, come up and say hello. We'll catch up with us. Alrighty, well that'll do. Thanks for coming along watching. If you haven't subscribed, please jump on and subscribe. Hit the bell, share with your friends, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.